Hiya, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. Good morning from the Republic of Ireland. In his early morning live stream, I'm back playing Street Fighter 6 with Patrick, who is from the Republic of Ireland, who is the first Irish fighter in the Street Fighter series that I created. He is continuing his world tour. His goal is to prove to the world that strength has no limits, that regardless of his size, regardless of his physical appearance, that he can be a fighting legend. So he's touring all over the world in the Street Fighter World Tour to train with masters, legendary fighters like Chun-Li, like Blanka, to be an experienced legendary fighter. That's the goal of Patrick. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. That is Patrick under that suit, I assure you. I promise, it actually is Patrick. Right now Patrick is dressed up as a Blanka. Because Patrick's latest fighting master is the legendary Blanka, and he's actually my favourite fighter in Street Fighter. I love him. So what I'm going to be doing, just going to be relaxing in this live stream. I'm just going to be going around Metro City in the United States of America and just fighting left, right, and centre to raise my rank level for Blanka's moveset. Because World Tour is all about touring the world and training, as I mentioned earlier, training with fighting masters, all different legendary fighters like Blanka, as an example, in Brazil. And the more you fight, what happens is first of all, obviously you talk to the master, right? So you talk to Blanka. And then eventually he will enroll you as his student and you can learn from him, right? And the first thing he'll do is he'll give you his basic moveset and he'll give you his fighting style. And what will happen then is if you select his fighting style and you go around and get into fights, you'll eventually raise the fighting style rank. And the higher the rank then, the higher the bond between yourself and the master will be. And considering that I absolutely love Blanka, I just want to get the bond level very, very high. So I'm going to hit the streets as Patrick/Blanka. Again, I assure you, it is Patrick underneath that costume. And I'll prove it to you. So as I mentioned a few times now, what I really like about World Tour mode when it comes to avatar customization, it's very similar to Capcom's other game, Monster Hunter, in that regardless of what clothing you have equipped, right? Because when you equip clothing, it will either raise or lower your stats, right? Like a lot of RPG games. But what you can do is you can go down to gear appearance, right? And even though you might have like a particular cap or a particular jeans equipped, right? Regardless of what you have equipped, you can choose to have that piece of gear to appear visually or not. Are you with me? So basically, if you come across if I came across a man bun hairstyle, even though that's not considered a gear, if I just came across the most ugliest piece of clothing ever, right, in the game, but it raised my vitality to 9,999, I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to equip that. But I don't have to actually have that cap displayed. So for gear appearance, I was kind of hoping to Oh shit! Well, that's not what I wanted. Ladies, calm down. And men, you know, it is 2023 after all. If that's what you like, I can do very different kind of live streams featuring Patrick. I think with the costume it's a little bit different. Oh shit, how am I going to manage this now again? I'm all confused now. Okay, that's appearance. That's appearance. I don't think you can take off the. I was hoping I could take off the hat. That's what I was hoping. Like, but costumes are different. Like it's a full costume. To get me? So you can't just like. You have to wear the full costume. Yeah, you have to wear the full costume. That's what it is. That's what it is. And to show you, oh shit, I had everything unequipped here. No. Oh, this is really confusing me now. Oh man, I'm after confusing myself so much. Oh god. Oh god. Never mind. See, so for example, see this cap here. See this cap here, right? This cap will increase my defense and punch strength, right? This will all, when I said, well, this will too. This cap will as well, but not as much as this cap. This cap is 304, 206. So yeah, this cap here has the best, right? So yeah, see how I equipped that cap? No, but I'm still wearing the costume. Do you get me? Like you can still see the costume, even though I have the cap equipped. And similar, no, like when it comes to tops, right? These are all kind of tops, and the top with the highest stats is, let's see, the thing is like 236. Well, to be fair, the costume is the highest stats, so I'll just feel like I'm gonna equip that. It's already equipped, is it? Yeah. And then for trousers, right? Trousers. But what do you think about see, the Blanka style rank S. Oh yeah. So nothing is as good as the Blanka. So yeah. So I don't need to equip anything else other than the Blanka costume, because the Blanka costume has the highest stats. And we'll be right back. And I am right back. So yeah, the better off the sticking for the Blanka costume. Okay. All right, let's hit the streets. Literally, it's night time. Nighttime is the best time if you want to grind, if you want to raise your level, like if you want to gain experience, and obviously like fighting style experience as well. That's rock and roll. And whenever we fight, there's like challenges to complete. So I mean, I can get 250 experience if I cancel out this opponent's projectile to if I get a perfect parry one time as well. So. I'll try and get a perfect parry if I can. The thing is, wait a second. I must check something. I must check something in a minute. Oh! That knocked me out. I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking, do I have modern controls going on or something? Because I'm trying to do Go on, Chun-Li! Chun-Li got the job done there for me. Yeah, I must check to see which control option I have activated, because I was doing a side quest. I was doing a side quest before, it was a submission before, and I had to switch to modern controls for it. So, look, I almost got a belt of a car there. So yeah, no, that's not what I wanted to do. It's actually it isn't. What the hell am I doing? Sorry. What? Johnny's confused. Yeah, Avatar Battle. Classic. Yeah. Everything's classic. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So yeah, at night time, you face tougher opponents, which is what I want. Look at this, 27, 28. This is mental. What's here? We have an energy drink. What's a camisole? Man, that's a dress, man. I'm looking at it there. It's a dress. This guy looks like one of the Goonies. He's powering up. I actually really like how, like, the world, like the Street Fighter universe, right, is just so, like, used to Street. I know it's called Street Fighter, but they're so used to street fighting. They're just like standing on the pavement, like watching a guy in a Blanka costume electrocuting this guy. Just I mean, just imagine. Just pause now for a second, right? Like, imagine you're in this city right now. Imagine this is your city, right? This is your city now, right? Okay, and you leave your house to go to the shop to get a bottle of milk, okay? And you see this guy, right? You see this guy, and he runs up, right? He runs up to your neighbor Eleanor, and just absolutely drop kicks her ass, and then proceeds to, like, absolutely just kick her ass, like, well, she's kicking my ass right now, like, but still. Just imagine seeing that, like, not crazy, like. I don't even use half of these perks, to be honest with you. Oh, look at that, boom. Damn is right. So yeah, I really think it's crazy just how used to fighting everyone here is. Oh, camisole. I want to look for, like, the really, like, tough, the gang members, like the Mad Gear members. I don't like the way Blanka uses his electric charge move. I know it has an official name. Like Electric Thunder. Like, I don't care what its official name is. I'll just call it, like, Electric Shock. Deal with it. Like, dedicated extreme fanboys. We didn't call it by its official name, Johnny. You're not a real Street Fighter fan. Suck my balls. But yeah, I don't like the way it's done. In Street Fighter 2, and I think pretty much every other Street Fighter game after that, all you need to do was to keep pressing, like, you crouch by pressing down, right? And you would keep pressing the punch button, the lower punch, and you would do, and now you have to do this, like, down diagonal thing. I don't get that. Oh, it's probably because they added in another move for Blanka where he throws he throws the Blanka-chan doll and electrocutes it. That's probably why. That is actually probably why. That's my guess, anyway. You want a piece of me? I thought that's an immigrant there for a second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be racist. Don't cancel me. I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. Boom. That guy is wearing like a face mask that reminds me of the Undertaker years ago. Undertaker wore a face mask because he broke his nose. Does it look like I'm just standing there? I'm kicking your ass. Idiot. I'm so glad that you can get this Blanka-chan costume so early on in the game and so easy to get. Like, Blanka literally hands you the suit. When I saw it in Battle Hub the other day, I thought that it was like a really like rare costume to get. I love this. This was EA, you'd have to pay for it. Or Ubisoft. You know, Capcom might have microtransactions in their games, but you know, at least they really give you this like cool gear, like, you know, for nothing. Like, I like that. Hello Vanessa, what do you have for me? Over knee socks. No, thank you. I don't want to look like some Japanese schoolgirl in a porn movie. Not that I would know anything about that. Casually walks away. Nothing to say here. Please give me back the bus. So, okay. Come on, brother. I think the Street Fighter series going forward has a lot of potential. And I mean that in a good way, I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, World Tour mode is such a fresh... What do I want? I want to kick your fucking ass, what I want, you fucking bitch. Sorry. But early in the morning to be cursing, isn't it? Well, it's early in the morning here in Ireland anyway. But, yeah, World Tour is such a new mode for Capcom. I think they're just getting their feet wet. You know, with the whole open world concept. Like side missions, exploration, like world design. Like, I think they've got a lot of potential. I think that the next Street Fighter game can expand heavily on what World Tour introduced. Maybe more open world areas. Like, the only real open world area in World Tour mode is actually this city here. Look, style rank up to 7 now. So yeah, this is good now. So yeah, I mean, I think going forward, yeah, Street Fighter has a lot of potential. I'm actually going to test something. I'm gonna see, can I wipe out all gang members? Because I don't know whether they respawn or not. I actually think they do respawn. Actually, they do. Because there's a juggler or some kind of a street performer around here somewhere, and yeah, he keeps respawning, so that's kind of annoying, like. But then again, I suppose, like, if you wanted to grind, yeah. Oh, what's this? Ha! That's crazy. That is crazy. Like, I didn't even notice there was arcades here. I know there's arcades in the Battle Hub. But I didn't know there was actually an arcade here. This is one of the really coolest features of Street Fighter 6 is in game, right? Whether you're playing World Tour mode or whether you're in the Battle Hub mode, being able to go up to an arcade and play a classic retro Capcom game, Final Fight, that's actually mental. I didn't know much about this game To be honest with you, I think it's the game where I don't even know his name. No, I don't think it's this game. There's a game anyway where one of the fighters from this game came to Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and I was as excited. I was as excited as a nun would be in a fucking orgy. You know? Well, I don't know if you know that, like, but still, 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 points to the stands. I don't know his name. Nonetheless, and this is a classic, like, Capcom beat 'em up. It came out in 1989. Hold on a bloody second here now. I played a little bit of this the other day in Street Fighter 6, and it was my first time playing Final Fight. What I find interesting about this is this came out a good number of years before Streets of Rage. I'm not sure about Double Dragon. I know Double Dragon came out on the NES, and I think Final Fight did as well. But it's interesting, no, because I grew up playing Streets of Rage, and as I said, Final Fight came out way before Streets of Rage, and it has, yeah, so this game pretty much kind of paved the way for games like Streets of Rage, is what I'm trying to say, in terms of side-scrolling beat-em-ups. But you know what's interesting about this as well, though, right, is this is actually, this is where Metro City came from. Metro City is obviously like the city that you explore in America in World War II, Street Fighter 6, which is crazy. And the Mad Gear Gang as well made their debut in Final Fight. I didn't even know that. So that's actually pretty cool. Why does it say 1st of June to the 1st of September? I think it's only available. Could be a good thing or a bad thing. Could be like a rotation kind of a thing. They could be introducing classic Capcom games along the way. Oh man, imagine being able to play like Marvel vs. Capcom or something. Like, you know, Marvel, like the original Marvel vs. Capcom. And then like the second and third. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, Capcom have a lot of classic fighting games. That's actually mental. It's the wrong version anyway. Welcome to Metro City. Approaching the turn of the century, the nefarious criminal organization known as the Mad Gear Gang. Now, what I like about that as well is also a criminal organization in Streets of Rage, and I'm pretty sure in Double Dragon as well. I'm going to have to look up which came out first, Double Dragon or Final Fight. I think it was Double Dragon. But nonetheless, like, both those games, Double Dragon and Final Fight, came out before Streets of Rage. So Streets of Rage, like, you know, was kind of like late to the party in terms of side-scrolling beat-em-ups, which is interesting, and has reduced the city to ruins. In the name of restoring peace and rescuing the kidnapped Jessica, three powerful fighters band together to form the greatest tag team trio in history. Guy, the ultimate hero, Cody, the brawling marvel, and Hagar, the strongest mirror of all time. Get up close and personal, unleashing amazing aerobatic moves in this hyper-realistic action extravaganza. It was amazing. Like, you know, back then they even used like hyper-realistic. You see? Now do you see how silly a lot of you people are? People who has the mentality that like, oh, this game is so realistic. Like, no game is ever going to be realistic. Even back then they were claiming games are realistic. Does that look realistic to you? You're going to see in a second now. Even, like, and then Uncharted, right? As realistic as Uncharted looks, like visually, like photorealistic graphics. The characters actually look like real people. The locations actually look like real locations, right? It's a realistic looking game, isn't it? Until you get shot 5 times in the chest and lean against a magical wall, and you're all of a sudden the bullet evaporates and your wound heals by itself, and the next minute you're jogging. You're jogging up the road and you're climbing up mountains like nothing ever happened. Yeah, that's so realistic, isn't it? So yeah. Calm down, Johnny. You're going to give yourself a fucking stroke. Anyway, yeah, so even back then people were using terms like hyper-realistic. No mercy for evildoers. Combine your strength and clean the streets for good. I'm going to play a little bit of this and then we get back to world mode. I just think it's really cool to be able to do that. Like, Metro City, a well-known crime capital, has been... Okay, fuck that. Text goes by too fast for me, though, to be honest. So here we have Guy, Cody, or Hagar. I'm going to go with Hagar. He's the mayor. What are you laughing at, huh? Wonder, no. So, like, this is Streets of Rage, but it came up before Streets of Rage, like... So Streets of Rage, like, clearly copied games like Final Fight, like, oh god, yeah. I didn't even mean to do that, but I'm glad I fucking did. Oh, I didn't even know how to play the game, but I'm kicking ass. Oh my god. This is actually a really fun game, like. I know that Sega do a similar feature in, I think it's the Yakuza series, where you can actually go into an arcade and play classic Sega games. You could even do it in Shenmue, the Dreamcast game, which I have yet to actually finish. I'm only going to play a small bit more of this now, and then we'll get back to World Homeward. We'll get back to bonding with Blanka. Ah, you fat bastard. So yeah, probably like Streets of Rage. Oh god, I'm still getting fucking... how do I pause? You can't pause. Oh. I wanted to check something. Control settings, okay. You can't change the visual quality. By default, it has the CRT filter thing. You can't change that. But isn't that so cool, though? Damn, I love that. Hello, guys. Let's fight. Or not. What were you saying? Throwing in the towel. Does it look like I'm throwing in the towel? You absolute idiot. Sometimes, like, commentary in games, so like the voiceover, like, can be so funny. Like, I remember playing the old wrestling games, like the SmackDown series, like SmackDown vs. Raw series as well, where like the match would literally start, like the bell would literally ring, and like the announcers, like Michael Cole and Taz, back in the day, greatest commentators of all time, even better than Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler. I say this, suck my balls if you don't like it, okay? But the commentary in the games, like the match would literally start, and like Michael Cole would say something like, "Wow, this has been a great match so far. Who knows who's gonna win this match?" or something like that. And literally, the match just started. So no, it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. Hi, good morning. That is such a funny suit. Good morning, Nicolay. As always, you are very, very welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Yeah, good morning to you as well. Good morning from the Republic of Ireland. It's currently 2 minutes past 11 a.m. here in the Republic of Ireland, the homeland of Patrick, the first Irish fighter in the Street Fighter series. I promise you, that is Patrick. That is Patrick behind that funny Blanka suit. Yeah, it actually is funny. I was laughing at it. I was playing it last night, and I just it's every time I look at it, like I do get the giggles. Right, like it really is funny. What I think is funny is when you actually meet Blanka for the first time, and he's what the hell? Who the? Sorry, hold up. Who the hell? I'm being attacked by Russians. A Russian drone. Stall the beams. There's a randomly attacked there. But yeah, when you meet Blanka for the first time and he's dressed up in that suit and he's like trying to convince, like, instead of convincing, he's like, have you seen this guy in a strange suit? Have you seen him moving around like this and doing that? I'm like, yeah, it's clearly you, Blanka. We all know it's you, Blanka. Eventually he admits it. But yeah, it's actually very, very funny. But how are you? How are you today? So what I'm actually doing right now is I'm raising my my bond with Blanka by using his fighting style and raising his fighting style's experience or rank. I'd love to know what. Oh, what's this? I like tights. Athletic tights. I don't want athletic tights. What's that? I am fun. I'm very fun. The only kind of items and perks I'll use is anything to do with vitality. So I obviously don't want to lose the battle, like, but I don't want to be like extremely like overpowered, you know.
What was that?
What was that? That was Blanka. So I'm currently rank 7, which is actually pretty good. Angry accountant. Okay, I'm actually convinced now. I wasn't too sure up until now whether Capcom were like deliberately trying to be like slapstick comedy, like whether they were deliberately not trying to be serious. Do you get me? Just over the top, just like British comedy years ago, you know, like Monty Python, that type comedy, you know. I wasn't quite sure if that's what they were going for, or whether they were actually trying to be serious, like with submissions where you're retrieving lost bus stops and people with the name of Angry Accountant, like Angry Accountant. Oh my god! Like, what's an angry accountant? I wonder. Like, so you have an appointment with your accountant, and so you know, you meet him in his office, and he's like, sit down, and you're like, huh? And he's like, I said sit down now, and you're like, okay. They're going bankrupt. You're finished. Now get the hell out of my office. Like, that kind of angry accountant, like. Oh my god, he's level 27. He's level 27. Same level as me. What do I get? Oh, a flight ticket. I want flight tickets. Hit with 2 low attacks. Okay. That's 1. That's 2. Boom. Well, that wasn't that difficult for someone who's level 27. I think I'll head back to Brazil in a moment now. I think once I reach rank 8, I'll head back to Blanka and see what he says. And this guy, you alright? He's grand. Who's this? Blanka-chan. Who are you? That's the real question. Who are you? There's a season pass There's a season pass for Street Fighter 6 as well coming. I don't know what that's about now, to be honest. I'll have a look at it and see what that's about, like, but I mean like I paid €70 for this game. Right, so like I don't mind the concept of a season pass for a free-to-play live service game like Fortnite, where you haven't actually paid a cent for the core game. Like a game that is quite fun to play. Like, I mean, like you can play like Fortnite and you can do everything in that game, like gameplay wise, for free. It's a free to play game. Like regardless of what skins you have or what emotes you have, you're still getting the exact same gameplay experience as the person who has every single skin. Like if you're a default player in Fortnite and you have default skins and default emojis, you're still getting the same gameplay experience in Fortnite than someone who has every single skin and every single emote. Like, so I have no problem with games like Fortnite that are free to play live service games that have battle passes, right? That like ask players to hand over some of their cash for skins and stuff. When it comes to Fortnite, I have no problem with that. But a game like Street Fighter 6, where you're asked to pay €70 for the game, right? €70 for the game, and then on top of that, they could potentially ask you for more money for the battle pass. Now, I don't know how the battle pass works in Street Fighter 6. It could just be you pay €70 for the game, you have the battle pass, and you just take part in the battle pass. I don't know what it's like. We wait and see. But I won't be spending it. I mean, I will spend. Possibly, I'll spend money on like DLC. Like when it comes to, oh, here we go. Ah, man, I hate this one, man. I want those tracksuit bottoms. But like, you have to hit and attack that also. How can I do that now? How can I hit 3 opponents at the same time? Maybe the spinning bird kick. Yes. Oh man, yes. Get up. I have to wait until I get up. Get up, you bastards. Oh wait, they're gone, are they? Oh man, what, was it 3 times or 2 times? Wait, did I can't do it because there has to be... Wait, what? Wait, hold on a second now. What did you say? Hit an opponent that also hits other opponents, or 3 times. I can't do it 3 times, technically. But wait, who says I can't do it 3 times? Wait, no. I can do it 3 times. I can do it. Wait a second now. One more time I have it. Come on. Yes! I got me tracksuit bottoms! I got me tracksuit bottoms. Kenny. You killed Kenny! You bastard! Sorry, I had to. I'm sure you get that a lot. But I had to. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Kenny Lover 223, a fellow Blanks Chan. What's up, my bro? Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love Blanka. My first Street Fighter game was Street Fighter 2 on the Sega Mega Drive. I think it was the special champion edition, or else it was the World Warriors. I'm not too sure which one it was, but it was a Street Fighter 2 on Sega Mega Drive. And since then, I've loved Blanka. He's my favorite fighter in the Street Fighter series. Absolutely love him. So it's great like that I've travelled to Brazil now, and I am Blanka's student now, and I'm going around dressed as Blanka-chan, gaining some experience in the Blanka fighting style. I really want to bond with Blanka to the highest level. But I'm all good now. Thank you very much for asking. What about yourself? How are you keeping? And you're very, very welcome to Green Hill Gaming for my Street Fighter 6 live stream. With Patrick, who is the first Irish fighter in the Street Fighter series, seen as Capcom for over 30 years, decided not to include an Irish fighter on their roster, I decided that I would do it myself. So that's why I created Patrick. He's from the Republic of Ireland. He's from the mean streets of a place called Knocknaheeny, on the north side of Cork City in the Republic of Ireland. From a very young age, he had no choice but to learn how to fight, because on the mean streets of Knocknaheeny, he experienced bullying, physically and mentally, mostly physically. He would get his ass handed to him plenty of times on the way to school, on the way home from school, from primary school to secondary school. Eventually he learned to fight back, and those bullies feared him. He wasn't the biggest, he didn't have the biggest muscles, but he fought, and he continued to fight, which is why he actually left school at the age of 16 and joined a local mixed martial arts club. But he was doubted. Like, people doubted him. They doubted his fighting ability. He was even told by his coaches that he would not make it as a fighter. That's when he reached out to Luke in Metro City, all the way in America, a good couple of years later. Because he was in a dark place for a while. He didn't think he'd ever make it. But then he heard about the Street Fighter World Tour. So he reached out to Luke. And Luke invited him over and said, look, I believe in your mentality. I believe that strength has no limits, like yourself. Because that's Patrick's motto, strength has no limits. And now he's involved in the Street Fighter World Tour. That's my backstory behind Patrick. I love giving characters backstories. What do you think of my backstory? So I've got some trousers now. So I'm going to just see what they look like without actually putting on the... how do I do that now? Can I have a quick look? Oh, I love it. I love it. As soon as we part ways with Blanka, which is going to be a very long time, I can tell you that much right now, those tracksuit pants are coming right on me. Boom. Love it. Okay, finally got the tracksuit pants. Yes. Yes, it is them. Wait a second. That's them. Okay. There's two possible reasons why the NPC say that's them in Street Fighter 6 World Tour Mode. Two reasons. I say the most obvious and logical reason is because your character could either be male or female, and it would be it would be annoying for the Capcom developers to have the NPC having to recognize whether the person has created a female avatar or a male avatar to record the dialogue for that's him or that's her. Or they could be extremely woke. And they address people as they and them. Who knows? I'll have to pay close attention to the rest of the dialogue in World Tour Mode. I'm not pushed right away, to be honest with you. They're absolutely kicking my ass. That's all I know. Oh, Blanka. I'm so glad that Blanka is in the main roster as well. Because I know that he was DLC in Street Fighter 5, which actually pissed me off. It really pissed me off because there were some wacky characters in Street Fighter 5 that I didn't care for. So it kind of annoyed me. Yeah, you can take my picture. You can take my picture, Mia. Go on. And then she walks away. I think she's a bit of a stalker. I think she's only interested in taking my picture when I'm not there. I'm still trying to figure out how to get music in Street Fighter 6 because there's a music app, but all it says is it's faded out at the moment. But it just says play songs you've acquired. I don't know what that means. It could possibly mean that maybe if you bond with a master long enough, maybe you get their classic theme. That's my guess, anyway. Because I read online before the release of Street Fighter 6 that you can actually listen to classic Street Fighter music. It's gonna take a long while to bond with Blanka. Like, I mean, I'm on rank 7, but I'm still only on like the first circle. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 in total. I got 22 out of 100. I have a long way to go, like. I have a long way to go, but I'm going to stick to his fighting style, I think, for the majority of the game. I don't know if having the costume on makes a difference, but I don't want to have it on all the time, because I mean, the whole point of creating your avatar is you want to be able to see your avatar, so, yeah. Spinning bird kick. Oh, fight ticket. Hit with 2 aerial attacks. I want to get as much fight tickets as possible. Do you just punch random people to fight them? Yeah, it's so funny, Nicolay. It's so funny. I'll show you. I just imagine now, Nicolay, if you were out for a stroll in your city, you wanted to go to the shops to get a loaf of bread or a bottle of milk, okay? Just imagine, oh my God, I want to create the funniest one, so just bear with me now. Okay, so Michelle is just going for a casual walk, like yourself, you know, she's going to the shops to get a loaf of bread. Imagine seeing this. Look, watch this. Just uppercutting Michelle into the air. Yeah, if you just go up to random people, whether they want to or not, whether they consent to having their ass kicked or not, you just go up to random people and just, oh, what did I get? 10 over-knee socks. Oh, okay, well, socks are socks, I suppose. But yeah, isn't it just crazy? Like, take this, Michelle. Come here, I want to shock you. So yeah, if you had to pick 3 styles to max out, which styles would that be? Definitely Blanka, then Dalsum, because Dalsum was my second favorite fighter in the Street Fighter series. And then, I actually forget who's actually on the main roster, to be honest with you. Probably, I'd say Ryu. Yeah, I'd say Ryu. Those 3, yeah. 10 over-knee socks. Like, oh, I better go to Blanka. See what he says. But I'm gonna go to my skills first. Kind of raise up to the skill 3. So okay, what do we have to work with here now? Increases the max capacity of your SA gauge. Okay. The exact same thing. Okay. So yeah, I think it's time to head back to Brazil to continue the simp over Blanka. Ranger's Hut in Brazil. Sorry. What about you, Kenny? What would your 3 styles be to max out? I actually think it's really silly that we're expected to believe that this is actually that Samantha is actually Blanka's mother. I mean, look at how young she looks. I mean, you have to remember that Street Fighter 2 has been around for like 30 years, hasn't it? Around 30 years? I know like Street Fighter 1 was up before Street Fighter 2, but I think Street Fighter 2 has been around for like 30 years, right? So I don't know what the timeline is like in Street Fighter. Like maybe the events of Street Fighter 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 happened within the space of 6 months. I don't know. But I know that in real life, it's been like 30 years. Now, I find it very, 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 very hard to believe that Blanka's mother would look like that 30 years later. She's more like Blanka's daughter, for Christ's sake. She looks like a toddler. I just find it really hard to believe that is actually Blanka's mother. But there you are. Are you Jimmy's new friend, dear? Oh, but you probably know him as Blanka. Jimmy is the name I gave him, but I must say I quite like Blanka as well. Though if you ask me, I think it sounds like a girl's name. Chuckle. That's not very woke. Hey, Capcom. That's not very woke. But that's not very woke. You went from date to them to being all like, oh, that's a girly name. Excuse me. A name is a name, Samantha. You look like I can smack you. Yeah, Blanka, sort out your mother there. I thought she was all woke and everything. He's giving me a mission. I didn't even notice that. He's giving me a mission. Where did that come from? I actually didn't even pay attention to that now, to be honest. Hard reboot. Hard reboot? What's that about? No. And what's this? Entrusted encryption. What drove him to entrust this to you? Right now you can't. Past time doing missions. Oh, okay. So what's this about? Bosch's whereabouts are a point of concern. But this is no time to slow down. Rather, as per Luke's advice, it's time to travel to new lands. Okay, so head to Ranger's hut in Brazil and look for a souvenir for Luke. Oh, wait, so he's going to give me a souvenir, is he? We'll do that now in a second. I'm going to simp with Blanka first, but we'll have a look at the... It's a pity that, this is a merchant, like... I want you to give me some music. And how is this a general store? Like, a general store, the majority of your stuff is just food and drink and tickets. I want music. When's my music player going to open?
Thank you. Please come again.
I'll only come again if you give me some music to listen to, okay? Alright? Did you hear me? Okay. Alright, Blanka.
Oh, right.
You're not Blanka. Go away. Looking to test your skills? Oh god, yes. Okay, he's gonna kick my ass, but I'm ready. Let's go. This is an honor now. This is an absolute honor to face the legendary, iconic. Okay, what's this? High voltage, activate when vitality is 70. Okay, I'm going to, that's automatically there, okay. Alright, let's go. Continues. So you can only use one at a time. Incoming damage, kick strength, cut. Outgoing damage, medium. Max vitality boost, fully restore vitality. I just added something. Okay, never mind. Let's go. I'm getting you, Blanka. Come on, you're going down. I'm actually bigger than him. I know I'm just spamming the same move over and over again, but I just want to defeat him. Because maybe something will happen if I actually win, like, so... Sorry. Has to be... Oh, fuck. He's catching on. Shit! Get off me! Unhand me! Oh, fucking... Shit. This costume is so funny, like... I can't even focus half the time now. No. Go away! Get off me! Oh! Shit! I'm gonna do the special move, but... Come on, let's go. That's not in true Street Fighter fashion, he'll come back in the second round. Shit. Oh my god. I feel like I have a massive unfair advantage, like, because, like, oh shit! Oh shit! I was coming to a special move, but I can't do it in classic mode, but I'm going to stick to it anyway. Oh fuck! Oh, look at this! Hit one drive reversal. What the hell's a drive reversal? I know what a drive reversal is, but I beat him! I beat him, Saber! I beat Blanka! The legendary Blanka. Gay. I am going to... That's mean! That's mean. I watched your live stream yesterday, Saber, with your very noisy friends. And you can't even watch my live stream. And you call my stream gay, and you prefer to go to sleep than to watch my live stream. Well, you go do that, Saber. You go and sleep. See if I care. Nah, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Thanks for dropping by, Saber. Much appreciated. Hope you're keeping well. I don't mind. I don't mind. If you want to go to sleep, you can go to sleep. It's okay. Learn something new. Don't worry about putting it into words. Just bring it to our next fight. Hey, I beat you, man. Why are you about learn something new? Well, was he asking a question or was he making a statement? Because I did use the same move over and over again. You've been smart, Blanka. Don't be smart with me at all, but I'll kick your ass again, don't give a fuck. When there's a fight you really, really want to win, feel free to call me in. Or I can use him now as a kind of, all I can think of is Cameo, the new mode in Mortal Kombat 1. The Protector of the Jungle will come to help you. Ah, lovely, 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 lovely.
You got a second?
I think you got what it takes to use this move. I can tell. You've got a serious wild streak in you. I do. See, that's the thing about growing up on the mean streets of Knocknaheeny. Oh, nice vertical rolling attack. Backstep rolling attack. Okay. I will go with... yeah, well, I'm going to get rid of... I'll get rid of the phalanx, so how to pronounce. And I will replace it with wait, what? A special move was already assigned. Oh yeah, that had the spinning. Well, in that case, no, the press spinning bar kick with. Yeah, okay. I'm happy enough with that. Although what I could do then, no, okay. No, I'm happy enough. In 2 seconds, yeah. Happy enough with my movesets now. Alright, Blanka, what else? What's my rank on now? Oh, Jesus, man, it's gonna take some time to get up to 100. I'm feeling a serious wild streak myself. Show me just how wild you can get. Oh yeah, go on. Even though we just fought, but go on. He's like, he can't accept defeat. Like, that's what that is now. He wants his rematch. He wants his fucking rematch. I don't know what a drive reversal is. I do actually know what a drive reversal is, but the problem is, like, what does it matter? Oh god. Jesus Christ. Oh, get off me. Oh my Jesus. Oh, he does not want to lose this time anyway. Ah, bollocks. Shit. Oh, come off the stage. Oh, you bastard. Oh, güey. Alright, Blanka. You win. For now. Not bad at all. Stay wild. I will, Blanka. Just for you.
I think
I'm not weak. I know that. I have my own kind of strength. What's really cool, like, this is actually crazy how it actually worked out. Like, I mean, it actually turns out that even though I created Patrick, he's my creation, he has a lot of similarities, even his backstory with Blanka. Like, he's got his own kind of strength. And that's kind of like what Patrick is trying to demonstrate. That strength has no limits. What I will say though, I think is like Blanka has a lot more muscles than Patrick does, but just his mentality is quite similar. And also the fact that they're both ginger. And they've got hairy arms. But no matter how strong you get, some things will still scare you. Yep. I'm scared of airplanes. Being in a plane crash when you're a kid will do that to you. I was scared of the jungle too, at first. Strange sounds, animals I'd never seen before. Turns out what's scary is what you don't really understand. Today I know lots about the jungle. The thing I was so afraid of, it made me strong, made me who I am today. You received the Blanka Wild Dance emote as a reward for increasing your bond. You can set it. Thank you, Blanka. What's that again? What is that again? Oh, there it is. Huh. That was actually funny. Okay, Blanka. One more second. I'm. It's a long way to go, like. To max out.
Did you know?
Ever seen a what? A Peraru. A Peraru. What? They're huge. Huge and tasty. Too tasty. People couldn't get enough of them. They almost went extinct. So when you eat one, think, this is one precious fish. I thought it was a bird by the sound of it. I thought it was a bird. I think that's everything for Blanka now at the moment.
Did you know?
Ever seen? Okay, you can't really. Okay. So we're okay. A long way to go. Well, this guy is going to give me a souvenir, I think.
Hey.
So keep this on the down low, but we have way too many of these in stock. Just take it, please. Like handing them to people, literally. A cute stuffed doll version of a certain mysterious jungle sprite. It goes, wow, when you squeeze its tummy. I reckon Capcom are probably selling them, actually. Alright, so I've gotten a souvenir. But, like, I don't want a souvenir, I want to fight. Continue to increase my, experience. Blanka's happy with my performance, I think. It's gonna take a hell of a long time. What the hell is that? Oh, it's 32 out of 100. Jesus. Like, I want his style, but I don't think I'm gonna wear this costume every time because I want to see, like, my avatar. So I'll wear it for a while more, but I'm gonna take it off because I don't know if wearing the costume though increases the bond. But that's the thing. I'm pretty sure it's only once you're using his style. I think it's okay. But what if I have a costume equipped, but then it's just the appearance? Then I don't think you can do that. Though. But I was thinking if you could equip the costume, like I had the costume equipped, right? Right. The costume is. I'm confused now. Yeah, like the costume is equipped. But what like, gear appearance then, right? What if I just wanted to have, right? For appearance, right? And then have. Oh, wait a second now, because. See, I was going to wear tracksuit pants, but it's short for tracksuit pants though. Jesus. Topless. Tracksuit pants. Of it. What are these? Again, this is just appearance wise. So I'm hoping that it won't actually affect. I'm hoping that it won't affect my stats. Alright, so that's what I look like. Oh, I love it. So yeah, I'm hoping that it won't affect. Yeah. Oh, that's great. So yeah, that's basically that's good now. Because like, I can't be wearing that fucking costume every single time. It's funny. It's funny to wear it, but I can't wear it all the time. You know, the whole point of World Tour mode is to have your avatar, so yeah. It's nice to be able to have it there, like, you know. I'm sure Blanka won't mind. Will you mind?
Listen.
Once upon a time I stepped on an electric eel in a river. It was huge. The shock would have been enough to knock out a horse. But I lived, took the shock like a champ, and stomped that eel flat. And that's when I learned my electric thunder attack. Neat, huh? Oh, so that's the backstory behind your electric attack. Okay. Alright, let's fight a merchant.
What can I get for you?
Oh shit. Oh, you can get me nothing. I want to fight you. What are you buying? What are you selling? The Blanka fighting style is hilarious with a hat trick. Oh my god, like seeing these fighting styles like and how they're oh my god. Can't believe how white Patrick is. But he's Irish. I wanted to make him as like I didn't want to make him like a tanned like a he's actually pretty muscly after all my talk though. But I mean let's just say like once he arrived a world tour, like he did kind of muscle up. But he's not like extremely muscular, like, you know. I mean he's not as muscular as Blanka is, because I want it to be it's an important part of his backstory. Like I want him to be like the underdog type kind of fighter, you know? Because he's on a mission to prove that like you don't have to be the tallest, you don't have to be the you don't have to have like you don't have to be muscular. So yeah. Yeah, I'm going to leave here now and go back to Metro City. I've 36 flight tickets anyway. There's 3 more masters in Metro City. This is kind of strange. But I think once you open up more of Metro City, you probably come across those masters. But I don't know if... Oh, there's two at night. Oh, that's interesting, no. That's actually interesting. There's actually two masters to be found at night. That's interesting. I'm gonna... Yeah. Time do we have? Still time enough, okay. I'm gonna fight first of all. What do you have for me? Love it. I think I pretty much have all of Blanka's moves so far. Oh no, I still have the links, whatever it's called. Right, where's my apartment? I love games where you like just run out in the middle of the road. I don't know if you can find these masters or will they just like appear out of nowhere, but that's what I'm going to try and do now. I'm actually going to try and find a master. I wonder will it show up in the map if there actually is a master around. The only master showing up right now is Luke. Yeah, it's just Luke. Even Sean Lee is coming home. But anyway, lads, I want to see can I find a master. She's not a master, I don't know, she knows. Because there could be hidden masters too, like. But then again, like most of the masters are just like part of the story anyway, like so. Well, actually, no, they're all part of the story, masters. So what I'm saying is, I don't think there's going to be a chance of be missing a master. What the hell is that? Oh, I remember you. Go on, Chun-Li. Oh, I forgot to change up the Blanka, actually. Sorry, Chun-Li, but I'm changing up the Blanka now. Sorry, Chun-Li. How do we actually do it again, actually? Oh shit, how do I do that? I don't know how to do that. I can't figure out how to do it. Oh, that'd be on the know again. Fuck's sake. Oh shit. The hell? Oh, I didn't get any aerial moves yet. Okay, well it's not enough. Items. I will be right back. throw in the live chat there, BRB. There's not much of the live team left, but there's about 10 more minutes left. But I'll be right back. Right, I am back. So how the hell do I change? Okay, it wouldn't be in these kind of options, because that's going to annoy me now. How do I do that right? I do have business here. It's called kicking your ass. Well, maybe you can change it here. Damn it. It's got photo mode as well, actually. Okay. Not in a fighting mood, she says.
We got a problem here. What? Spinning chicken
Ooh. Looks like Leon Kennedy's jacket. But to pick up pressure time 2 times. Oh, well, I can probably do that, like. Ah, damn it. When you're actually kind of much stronger than your opponents, it's pretty tough to actually pull off those challenges, like. There's enough ass kickings for everyone. There's no rush. There's no rush at all. Going to be a long journey to max out Blanka's style, that's for sure.
What?
I said it's going to be a long time before I max out Blanka's style, that's for sure.
Rising up the top. Engage. Fight. All right, let's go. Come get a piece of this. What?
Just going to
We
say,
got a problem
what?
here.
Maybe we do.
Spinning bird trick. Engage. It's gone. Fight.
I actually look like like if Blanka like became more human and just like, oh, cat. Let me pet you. Where are you going? I'm going to follow you. Ah. Oh, wait, photo mode. Can you do photo mode here? Ah, come on. You can't do photo mode here. I'm having a look at the audio, audio settings, audio boost, and manage distance too. No photo mode. Oh, camera. I don't know what photo mode is, Jesus Christ. I don't even care about Patrick right now, it's just a cat I care about. Ah. His eyes closed. Get out of the way, Patrick. Oh fuck. Patrick! Get out of the way. Ah, shit. Selfie mode, no thank you. No. Okay, expression pause. Street Fighter 2 logo and everything. Street Fighter 2 featuring a cat. Ah, look. That's cool. Ha! Oh god. Wait a second. Wait a second. Ah, what am I doing? Wait a second now. Okay, let's get rid of that. How do we get rid of it? Bollocks, how do we get rid of it? Oh, how do I get rid of it? Fuck. Hello? How do I get rid of the fucking sticker? Mother of God. There's not... Ah, bollocks! After all that. Ah, fuck it anyway. Shit anyway. I messed up. I'm sorry. That was going so well, no. Ah, well.
Spinning bar kick.
Oh, what's this? A field jacket. Have a look at that. Ah, fucking, it's all pressure time, isn't it? Pressure time. Pressure time. All this pressure time. Where did I get that? Fuck's sake.
What?
That guy's still saying, what? Jeremy? How are you, Jeremy? Hello, ladies, or twins. I was going to do photos, but I won't. But how do I get out of here?
Here I come. Be afraid.
What do you want?
I reckon Ken Masters has to be around here somewhere. Because, I mean, he's from America. Isn't the Balrog, if he's actually in the main roster, he's from America.
Wrong turn.
Sorry. He didn't see that coming, did he? No, but there will be. My fist. Or my face. Oh, there he is. Go on, Blanka.
Let's finish it! Fighting together is fun!
It's very fun. It's very fun indeed.
What do you want?
Tell the truth, no, I actually need a bit of food. No, it's okay, because when you level up your... It's like an RPG game, when you level up your HP refills. There actually is if I travel to Beat Square, I think it's Beat Square, I know. Maybe Ken Masters will be around here somewhere. There's a building, is it actually called the Masters Building? I don't remember where it is now, to be honest. I wouldn't say they'd hide any of the Masters. I'd say they'd be there, like, if they were there, they'd be there, like.
How about a dance?
How about no, bitch?
There you are!
Yeah, I'm gonna check my status now with Blanka, my latest master. So I'm still on 8. I think if I get to 9, yeah, if I get to 9, that's where I will end the live stream. I think the Masters building is, I don't know, if we around here somewhere. I know what it looks like, I just don't know where it is. A steel nugget.
Spinning King!
If I look up online how to get music in Street Fighter 6, that's not really like... That's not like... cheating or anything, like, is it? But I mean, everything else is there. Like when I go, well, I actually can't take it now because I'm in the fight. But everything else is there on the app. So like, I reckon it must be part of the story. Like you probably just get a piece of music and you probably have to give somebody a gift of music. I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest. I reckon that's going to take me to level rank 9. Yeah, and a new interaction and everything, which is great. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, so this is everything. So you've got status, status, items, missions, map, messages, world map, camera settings. But music it just says play songs you've acquired. Now everything I've acquired in the game so far are just like normal items, like health items, buff items. Nothing about like... I'll leave it alone for a while. Like how many missions? I don't want to get to the end of the game and realise there's some simple way of actually like... I feel like I'm halfway through yet, so if I finish chapter 6 and I still don't have music, then I'm going to have to look it up online. Because there could just be something so simple that I've missed out. Okay, you know what? I've got a few minutes to spare. Maybe there is something I've missed. Like maybe it's actually in Metro City. So like you've got like Shopkeeper Biz, but he only sells food. Okay, you've got Style Lab. But see, there's this area too, right? And there's a shopkeeper there as well. So maybe he might be a different kind of shopkeeper. I'll just wait. I think, but I'll travel to Beat Square anyway. Like maybe there's a guy standing there like playing music, and I just missed it. Because this is the shopkeeper Biz, and he just sells you like basic stuff like flight tickets and jawbreakers and food and stuff.
Thank you.
What I'm looking for is a guy that sells music. And like, so far I haven't come across anyone who actually. This guy looks like Billy Hopkins from Bully, kind of. I don't know, a little bit. Or young Phil Mitchell from EastEnders. Oh God, you what, mate? That's my terrible Phil Mitchell impression. But no, I don't think Pete's. Like nobody actually has like music on them, unless it's a really, really like rare item. Like what is like one guy, like in each part, like day and night, that has like music on them. But I would strongly doubt that. Like. Because everyone I've checked so far, like, does not have music on them, so... Yeah, that's my guess, anyway. Once they open up the other part. Because it is, like, literally, like, there's an entire part here, like, that you cannot get to, so... Once I reach this area here, like, it's an entire... I'm like, it actually... I'm just thinking, like, maybe this grayed out area will actually open up, too. Maybe as you progress through it, like, maybe there's a lot more to Metro City than there actually is. Because why would all these areas of the map show up? Do you get me? So I think Metro City will probably get bigger as it goes along. Maybe there's a lot more to Metro City than there actually than you think. Like that's literally like it almost like it's like double the map. Yeah, it's gotta be surely. It's gotta be a lot more. So that's going to do it for the live stream. Thank you very much for watching. It's much appreciated, and I'll catch you in the next live stream. Thank you and goodbye.